sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly up.
Alright guys, welcome to part 4 of my F1 2015 Zero to Hero Career Mode Season 2, and we're in the last race for McLaren-Honda, and we're at the Bahrain Grand Prix circuit, of course, for the 4th round of this championship, and let's hope this could be a good weekend for us. I don't know, straight on speed is a bit of a problem with this McLaren-Honda, but we're just going to cut straight on to qualifying. Our first lap we're going to do, we're just 1 or 2 laps we did in this session, so here we go for our final lap, going towards the end of this lap right now. And it's been pretty mediocre lap. I mean, I don't really feel in the groove round here in this car. I don't know, it felt really understeery for me. So, going into this lap, we pretty much had to push as hard because when we want to reach down the straight, we just struggled to try and speed. So, coming out the last corner now, trying to get the best exit possible. And this is looking to be a mediocre lap. But nearly come across the line for a 34.6. It's not too bad. It's not a bad lap at all. It's not unbelievably, but we're going to come on to lap towards the end of our last lap here, and that was about good enough for P6 our last lap, and here we come into the last lap now, last corner, and we're going to start this lap right now, and I think we need to improve it. I think for us to be thinking about a good top position in the race, I think we're going to be sort of trying to qualify up the order, so we're going to go down to standard mix for the first corner, down to about 2nd gear now, looking up a little brakes there, but not too bad. Again, a pretty not bad exit, a little bit of an oversteer through there. And then just trying to run it up to, I think I'm going to put it to Rich now, try and get as much final speed as possible because this McLaren-Honda is so slow. And now standing in the mix for this corner down to about 2nd gear. Yeah, see, look at that, look at the understeer we get. Just couldn't get the turn in there to get the better exit, and not too bad though so far. We're about 6 temps down this lap so far, so not being too bad for a lap. We had to lift off through the mid-corner, that's pretty bad actually from us. We could have carried much more speed through there. Down to 2nd gear here, clip the apex pretty nicely, trying to get a bit of a good exit out of here, which we do indeed get a pretty nice exit. And we're running down into this quite tight hairpin where lockups are so easy. Down to 2nd gear here, just trying to balance the brakes. Yeah, we're not too bad, and that's on the DRS now. It's just been pretty decent lap, but to Rich now. Been better than our last lap actually, because our last lap was full of understeer, and we're going to carry it, put it down the standard mix, and this is quite a very nice corner from us. Down to 3rd gear here, hook it in at the 4th, now 5th. Up to Rich mix now, into the last sector, which is all about straight line speed here. And we'll see how far away we actually go off the track for that. That's a pretty poor from us. Nice track ascending, but literally, do we actually care? This car anyway, you know, who cares about this car? Anyway, going into the last sector, all this about this straight line speed that we have in this from this McLaren-Honda piece of shit, which it basically is. Down the 3rd gear, last corner, hit the apex pretty nicely, get a nice exit out of the corner. Don't use all the road though. And this has been a pretty good lap. Let's see where it is. We're going to come across the line for a 1:34.167, and that puts us at P5. That's in front of Grosjean. Let's see if that actually puts us in the session. That's been a very good time from us. We're now going to retire from the session, and that should put us around about P6. A pretty good result from us, actually. We're high and master in the race, in front of Grosjean. It should be a cracker. We've got nice front speed, but we're actually not far from the top field. So here we go for the race at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So here we go for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we're going to try and get a good result here, hopefully, and we're going to read for 5 red lights. The Bahrain Grand Prix, here we go. It should be quite an interesting start, and we are lights out. Away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix round 4, and we've got a lot of wheel spin like usual. And here we come. We're going to come out and attack from Ricardo now on our right hand side. Being passed already been Grosjean and now Bottas. Go up the inside, trying to go for a bit of a cheeky dive, but we make a little bit of contact with right, a little bit dirty, but we have to take the risks where we have them. We are up to P4, and I think that's quite a cheeky start from us, I'm not going to lie. But we had to go for it, literally, because this is a such a bad car, and this is still the start. The first race has been a bit of a struggle for us in terms of getting the points where we need them and trying to get the results where we can. But we're up to P4, being a bit aggressive on the start. We have to be in this car because otherwise we won't get the results that we need. Anyway, it's not too bad with the start so far. Look at this though. We actually are keeping the leaders, but the thing is though, I just got a feeling they're going to get away from us in the traction zone. So we're right there with Ricardo, Vettel and Hamilton, who's in second place. But there, Raikkonen is right behind us. Look at the acceleration that Vettel gets from that corner. So pretty much we're probably going to be lost from here. Fourth is probably going to be where we are going to be in this race. I mean, I don't really see much from this race. I think we're defending from this position really. But here goes Raikkonen. They're going to come under attack now from Raikkonen. Let's see if he goes for a move at the inside. Let's leave him a bit of room. We're going to go round the outside of Raikkonen, which we do indeed do. And we absolutely go round the outside, and a pretty good line from there. I'm actually keep hold of P4. So that's been a pretty good move from us, actually. This start of the race has been pretty decent from us. We've moved up order. Obviously, we didn't have the best of starts, but first lap's been pretty good, actually. We've got back the positions, a few game positions. We're up to P4, but we're now losing time to the top 3 now, which is actually expected. Raikkonen is much more faster than us, so if we can keep like Raikkonen or them not behind us, it's probably Williams drivers, that would be a remarkable achievement from us. But we're right going in this straight now, and this is probably where we're going to get us. And we're probably going to... Do we have enough fuel to put on the rich? No, we're not going to keep it instead. We're going to move out the slipstream of Raikkonen now. And we're going to try and not make him gain as much on the straights. And here he comes around the outside. Does he break us up the inside? On the outside he goes, and we do keep hold of P4 for now. A little bit of oversteer there, but not the best of lines through there. But so far we're keeping hold of it. But now Massa's got into P5, and he's coming on track. We're coming on track for Massa now. He's going to go to our left-hand side, and we're going to go up. He's going to go around the outside, trying to outbreak us. But we hit the Barrett Pollard there. It's not the best of lines. Get a bit of a poor exit there. And right now Raikkonen's got back into P5. They're sort of switching between themselves, Raikkonen and Massa for P5, trying to get past us for P4. But it's been pretty good now. Look at that. You can see a top 3 getting away from us now. We're nowhere near the top 3. So this shows how much of a drop off in pace we've had already. So just how slow we are. In the corners though, this car felt really pretty decent to drive, but the straights, we just had the bad acceleration and the straight line speed. Missed the apex there for that hairpin. But pretty good exit through there. And let's see if Raikkonen can try to get past us here, like he did in lap 1. Here he comes. He's got the slipstream. Here he comes. Gives Raikkonen. Gonna go up the inside. No. Does he do it? No. We left him room, but no, he didn't go for it. But got a little bit off the track there. A little bit of an extension there. Not the best of lines. Sorry for that, guys. A bit cheeky from us. And he comes and we go off the guy again. And we did this sort of similar to what we did in qualifying actually there. So a little bit naughty there, extending like that. Sorry guys for that. Now we're going to try and defend from Raikkonen now once again, going into this last thing, and he's not really close enough to make a move, is he? No, we do keep hold of P4 for now. That's been a pretty good first 2 laps of us actually for the race, and now we're going to cut on to lap 3 now, and we're coming on track from Raikkonen once again. He's going round the outside, of the inside actually, and we're going round the outside of him once again, get a little bit of cheeky track instead, but do we care? Nope, we do not in this instant, and... yes, we are still in P4, so it's been a pretty remarkable job from us actually keeping hold of this position up till now. But you can see the leaders have gone completely like 5 seconds up the road from us, so this is pretty much defense for P4. I mean, only if something happens to the leaders can we really like act on like a top 3 position, but I really doubt it at this stage. Obviously our target is P3 like it's been for the past race, obviously in China it was. So we're just trying to keep hold of it. Now it's DRS zone, and Raikkonen's going to be right with us into this. And here comes Massa as well, actually. So Massa, we could be going 3 abreast into the first corner. Here we go into the first corner now, and we leave them room. We're going to go up the inside. We brake quite late up the inside. We lock up a little bit. We leave room. I think that's Massa around the outside. Does it make it stick? And we leave him room, and he does indeed make it stick. A pretty decent move. We're going to try going into the slipstream now. Raikkonen's right there as well. We're going to try go up the inside here. Can we outbrake Massa up the inside? We're going to go up the inside, hit the curb there actually, and we get past Massa cheekily. And he's battling with Raikkonen, but now we're continuing on lap 5 now, and it's continuing on. Massa, Raikkonen, and ourselves battling out for people. They keep switching positions behind us, and we're going to go down the cylinder mix now for the straight. And here goes Massa with the DRS. He's got past us pretty easily. There's our piss off win lap actually. And here you go. Massa's gone straight. Where's Massa gone? He's gone straight into the barrier. And look at Bottas behind us. If we look repeat like that, there's Massa getting past us. And he just turned into the barrier and retired from the race. That's an odd one. I don't know what happened there. I really don't know. This game's so glitchy. Seriously, don't know what the hell happened there. But anyway, this is our pit stop window. Now we're coming into pit stop for our first, well, the only pit stop hopefully for the day. Vettel's thinks pit as well. They're way up front of us. That was a strange incident before, actually, with Massa going into the barrier. He just turned. I was nowhere near him. He just turned, and like it's almost like as if I was like way behind him. I don't know. It's really strange. But anyway, we got released, and we're probably going to rejoin around about. I think Bottas has pitted as well, actually. So we're going to rejoin hopefully about P5ish. Here we come out the pit lane. We are going to be joining about P5 here, so we're behind Nasm now, so we technically are net P4 still. So this has been a pretty good start to the race. If we can hold on to this, it'd be fantastic. Yeah, just looking back at that incident we had with, well Massa. What the hell was he doing? I mean, literally, he got past me fair and square on the DRS because we're battling with him, and then he just turned randomly into the barrier. Just strange. I mean, just saying, I know this game is very glitchy. The AI aren't that stupid. But I really don't understand. I can't really figure out what it is. I mean, I think that's definitely a glitch of the game where the AI just think that someone's there, or I don't know. Maybe he actually had a problem with the car, like all of a sudden, but it didn't look like a problem. So a bit strange from us. But here we go. We're trying to get a decent outlap now on these tyres because we're trying to get up the order as much as we can. Because ideally, you know, we're just gonna. You know, we want to get really as high up as possible. Let's face it, it's not going to be likely to get in the top 3 or beat Vettel or beat Rosberg or Matt or Hamilton. It's just too fast. But if we can keep hold of P4, then again, another good result for us in this early stage. And this has been a very good start to the season so far. The first 3 races of the season with the Manners for the first 2 races, and the first race from McLaren-Honda in China have been pretty good actually. And this one's actually been pretty decent so far as well. So our start of the season, this season, has been much better than season 1. So I've been pretty happy with the way it started out. But I think it's because we're more used to these cars. For like the 314 cars, they were sort of new. I didn't really drive them a lot. But these cars, I've driven them a lot, so I know how these cars perform. But now we're coming into the end of the lap 7 now. Let's come back onto the race now instead of going off topic. And it's going to last corner now. I think Naz's in the pit lane now, so we should be going up to Rich Mix now, trying to put some decent laps here. Yeah, I'm going to get past another breeze. That's him there. I'm going to go up to P4 once again, which is where we actually were before the pit window. Actually, we're 11 seconds behind Vettel. So actually, we're not actually far behind Vettel. Considering how slow this car is, we're not actually far behind him. So, be 11 seconds behind Vettel and the Ferrari has been a pretty good job from us. Yeah, pretty good stuff. And now we're going to come up to the last lap now. Nothing really much happened, but Bottas got past us for P3 actually, because actually I think Rosberg, or one of the Mercedes drivers, actually retired from the race. I don't know who it was, we'll find out at the end of the race, but Bottas got past us now, and we're going to fight for P3. We actually were 5 for P3, we actually were in P3 at one point. I was like, yeah, that's good, and Bottas got past us like Massa did actually on lap, I think it was 6, so we're going to try and get past Bottas now, and it's going to be very hard to get past, because that Mercedes power unit, it'll be so fast, much more faster than us. And let's try and just hook it up. Our tyres are worn at this stage. Literally, Mr. Go off the track there. That's very cheeky from us. That's too naughty from us, but do we care? We're going for the YOLOs. We're going to just try and get past Bottas now. We want a podium. This would be a fantastic result if we can get it. But it's just looking so hard and unlikely because look at that. The yellow flag's out here. I don't know. I think it's in front of us. This might pay an impact. And if we've got DRS on Bottas now, and it's really looking at him just getting away like a beast. Our engines are very hot actually right now. But look at that, it's a slowing car in front of Bottas now. I think it's a Red Bull, and he's slowing down, and he's looking at Bottas and turning into me, and I've got into P3. We've got into P3, lads, in the McLaren-Honda, we're into P3, and Hamilton's won the race. But Rosberg who retired, and let's face it, Rosberg's had a pretty poor start to this season. He's had a very good car, but into P3, lads, and we just hang on for our next corner now. We're going to be on the podium, our first podium of the season, pretty much. I think this is like the first podium we got in season 1, like somewhere like Monaco, I think it was. So this is going to be a fantastic result. Very early on in the season, race 4, we get a podium, guys. P3, that's a good result. I'm pretty happy with that, and that feels pretty good. We got very lucky with Bottas crashing out there, but what a result! I'm so happy with that. With Bottas getting caught up with Brian Kvyat, I think it was Kvyat. So a good result from us there on the podium at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yeah, just fantastic. That was such a hard race from us actually. Very similar to China in some ways because it's the ground speed that the McLaren-Honda has is pretty much hardly any. But there you go. Hamilton wins the race, Vettel second, and there we are in P3. And that's a pretty good result from us, I'm not going to lie. We beat pretty much all our rivals so far in that race. So, absolutely fantastic result from us. I'm pretty happy with that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't seen the past 3 episodes, please subscribe to my channel. Actually, I'll leave a playlist down below if I remember. But thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe for more racing content on this channel. And yeah, stay tuned for episode 5, where we're going to be in the Sauber. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.